Hey everyone, welcome to BingeWise. Today, we're tackling something controversial, movies that are actually better than the books they're based on. I know, book purists are already typing angry comments, but hear me out. Sometimes a director's vision, a perfect cast, or cinematic storytelling elevates the source material to something extraordinary. From dystopian futures to twisted psychological thrillers, from dinosaur adventures to prison dramas, we've got 10 adaptations that proved Hollywood can improve on literature. So grab your popcorn and let's dive into this literary debate. Starting at number 10, The Talented Mr. Ripley. Based on Patricia Highsmith's 1955 novel, this 1999 film is a masterclass in adaptation. Tom Ripley is sent to Italy to bring back spoiled rich boy Dickie Greenleaf. Instead, Tom becomes obsessed with Dickie's lifestyle and identity. When Dickie rejects him, Tom kills him and assumes his identity. He forges letters, checks into hotels as both himself and Dickie, and lives off Dickie's money. What makes the film superior? The visuals, the Italian Riviera, the 1950s fashion, the gorgeous cinematography. It's intoxicating. Matt Damon, Jude Law, Gwyneth Paltrow, Cate Blanchett, Philip Seymour Hoffman, this cast is stacked and everyone's phenomenal. The book is good, but the film adds layers of sexuality and ambiguity. Peter's relationship with Tom is more developed, making the ending even more tragic. That final scene where Tom strangles Peter alone in his cabin, the loneliness, the self-destruction, devastating. Anthony Minghella elevated Highsmith's thriller into something beautiful and haunting. From 1950s Italy to Regency England and the ultimate romance. At number 9, Pride and Prejudice. Now, I'm talking about the 2005 Joe Wright film, not the BBC miniseries. Elizabeth Bennet meets the arrogant Mr. Darcy and instantly dislikes him. He insults her at a ball, she overhears, and their verbal sparring begins. What makes this film beat Austen's novel? The cinematography. Every frame is a painting. That misty morning proposal, Darcy confessing his love at sunrise, the hand flex after helping Elizabeth into the carriage, iconic. Keira Knightley and Matthew Macfadyen have electric chemistry. Their glances, their tension, you feel every unspoken emotion. The novel is brilliant, but it's all internal monologue. The film externalizes Elizabeth's wit and Darcy's transformation through looks and gestures. You have bewitched me, body and soul. Delivered in the rain at dawn, perfection. This condenses Austen's wit into 2 hours of romantic perfection. It's the definitive screen adaptation. From Regency romance to dystopian survival games. Number 8 is The Hunger Games. Suzanne Collins' novel is great, but the film is spectacular. In dystopian Panem, 24 teenagers fight to the death on live television. Katniss volunteers to save her little sister and becomes a symbol of rebellion. What makes the film superior? The world building, the capital's excess, the district's poverty. Seeing it makes it real. Jennifer Lawrence is Katniss Everdeen. She brings vulnerability, strength, and humanity to a character that could have been one-dimensional. The book is first-person narration. We're stuck in Katniss's head. The film shows us the game makers, President Snow's machinations, the riots in District 11. That scene where Rue dies and Katniss sings to her, then District 11 salutes, chilling. The film adds political layers the book hints at but doesn't fully explore. We see how the games are designed to control the population. Gary Ross created a visually stunning, emotionally resonant adaptation. It launched a franchise and made dystopian YA huge. From teen death matches to humanity's last hope. At lucky number 7, Children of Men. Alfonso Cuarón took P.D. James's novel and created a masterpiece. In 2027, humanity faces extinction. No child has been born in 18 years. Theo must protect the only pregnant woman and get her to safety. What elevates this above the book? The cinematography. Those long, unbroken takes are legendary. The car ambush scene? Single continuous shot of chaos, violence, blood splattering the camera. You're in the car with them. The battle through the refugee camp? Another continuous shot as Theo carries the crying baby through a war zone. Soldiers stop fighting when they hear the baby. The book is more philosophical and slower paced. The film is visceral, immediate, and urgent. Cuarón strips away the book's religious themes and focuses on hope versus despair. The baby becomes a symbol without heavy-handed messaging. Clive Owen, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Michael Caine, perfect performances in a perfectly crafted film. This is filmmaking at its absolute best. It gets better with every rewatch. From humanity's extinction to twisted psychological manipulation. Halfway there at number 6, American Psycho. Mary Herron took Bret Easton Ellis's controversial novel and made it iconic. Patrick Bateman is a wealthy investment banker by day, serial killer by night. Or is he? That's the question the film asks. What makes the film superior? Christian Bale's performance. He's charming, terrifying, pathetic, and hilarious all at once. The business card scene is legendary. Grown men obsessing over card stock and font choices. It's absurd satire. The book is extremely graphic and difficult to read. The film implies violence more than showing it, making it more psychological. The ambiguity of reality is stronger in the film. Did Bateman really kill all those people, or is it all in his head? That ending, the realtor denying knowledge of Paul Allen, the lawyer claiming he saw Allen alive, this is not an exit. Brilliant! The film understands that Patrick Bateman is a commentary on 1980s excess and toxic masculinity. It's darkly funny and deeply unsettling. From Wall Street psychos to prehistoric predators. At number 5, Jurassic Park. Steven Spielberg took Michael Crichton's novel and created movie magic. Scientists cloned dinosaurs from DNA preserved in amber and opened a theme park. Obviously, everything goes catastrophically wrong. What makes the film beat the book? The dinosaurs. The CGI and animatronics were groundbreaking and still hold up today. That moment when Grant and Ellie see the Brachiosaurus for the first time, John Williams' score swells and you believe dinosaurs are real. The T-Rex attack in the rain is terrifying. The water ripples, the kids trapped in the car, pure suspense. The book is more technical and darker. The film focuses on wonder, adventure, and survival. Life finds a way. Jeff Goldblum's Ian Malcolm steals every scene. The book's Malcolm is more serious and less quotable. The kitchen raptor scene, the iconic theme, hold on to your butts. This is perfect blockbuster filmmaking. Spielberg made us fall in love with dinosaurs again. This is cinema at its most joyful. From dinosaurs to twisted marriages and Gone Girls. Number 4 is Gone Girl. David Fincher adapted Gillian Flynn's novel, with Flynn writing the screenplay, into a masterpiece. On their 5th wedding anniversary, Amy Dunn disappears. Her husband Nick becomes the prime suspect as evidence mounts. The twist? Amy faked her disappearance to frame Nick for murder as revenge for his affair. What makes the film better? Rosamund Pike's performance. She's terrifying, brilliant, and captivating. The reveal when we learn Amy is alive and orchestrated everything? Cool girl monologue? Iconic. The book is great, but the film's visual storytelling is superior. Fincher's cold, calculated direction mirrors Amy's sociopathy. Ben Affleck is perfectly cast as Nick. He looks like the kind of guy the media would crucify. That ending where Amy reveals she's pregnant and Nick stays? The horror on his face during the TV interview. Chilling. This is a perfect adaptation of a twisty thriller. Every frame is deliberate. Every performance is pitch perfect. From twisted marriages to the most beloved prison drama of all time. Taking bronze at number 3, The Shawshank Redemption. Frank Darabont adapted Stephen King's novella into cinema's most beloved film. Andy Dufresne is wrongly convicted of murder and sent to Shawshank Prison. He befriends Red and spends 19 years tunneling to freedom. What elevates this above the novella? The friendship between Andy and Red. Their relationship is the heart of the film. Morgan Freeman's narration is perfect. His voice guides us through Andy's journey with wisdom and warmth. Tim Robbins as Andy brings quiet dignity and hidden strength. You believe this man could endure decades of hell and emerge victorious. The opera scene where Andy plays Mozart over the loudspeakers, everyone stops to listen to beauty in a place of ugliness, transcendent. The reveal that Andy escaped through the tunnel? Andy crawled through 500 yards of shit and came out clean on the other side. That reunion on the beach in Zigawatenejo, Red violating parole to find his friend? Perfect. This is about hope, friendship, and never giving up. It's consistently ranked the greatest film ever made. From prison hope to cross-country running and destiny. At number 2, Forrest Gump. Robert Zemeckis took Winston Groom's novel and created a cultural phenomenon. Forrest Gump, a simple man with a low IQ, accidentally influences major historical events while never losing his integrity. He's a football star, war hero, ping pong champion, and shrimping boat captain. What makes the film superior? Tom Hanks' performance. He makes Forrest lovable, genuine, and inspiring. My mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. Forrest's wisdom through simplicity is the heart of the film. The book is darker and more satirical. The film is heartwarming and focuses on Forrest's relationships with Jenny, Bubba, and Lieutenant Dan. That scene where Forrest meets his son? Is he smart or is he Forrest's fear that his son inherited his disability? Devastating. The historical integration is seamless. Meeting presidents, inspiring Imagine, the Watergate scandal. It's brilliant. Gary Sinise as Lieutenant Dan finding peace and purpose. Sally Field as Mama. Perfect. This won Best Picture for a reason. It's funny, heartbreaking, and ultimately hopeful. But even this beloved film can't top our number 1 pick. Taking the crown, Fight Club. David Fincher took Chuck Palahniuk's novel and created a revolutionary masterpiece. An insomniac narrator meets Tyler Durden, a soap salesman who starts an underground fight club. Plot twist, Tyler is his split personality. What makes the film beat the book? The visual storytelling. Fincher plants clues throughout that you only catch on rewatch. Tyler flashing on screen before he officially appears. The narrator and Tyler never in the same shot. Brilliant foreshadowing. Brad Pitt is Tyler Durden, charismatic, dangerous, anarchic. Edward Norton's anxious narrator is the perfect opposite. The reveal that they're the same person, the film makes it more impactful through visual trickery. His name was Robert Paulson. The support group scenes, the toxic masculinity critique, the anti-consumerism message. That ending where the narrator shoots himself to kill Tyler, buildings collapsing while holding Marla's hand, and Where Is My Mind plays. Iconic. The book is great, but the film is a cultural touchstone. It influenced fashion, philosophy, and how we think about masculinity. This is Fincher's masterpiece. Every shot, Every line, every twist, perfection.
And there you have it, 10 movies that somehow beat the original books. From Fight Club's visual brilliance to Shawshank's emotional depth, these adaptations proved that cinema can elevate literature. These films understood that books and movies are different mediums with different strengths. Do you agree with our list? What adaptations do you think beat the books? Drop your picks in the comments and let's debate. And if you enjoyed this countdown, smash that like button and subscribe to BingeWise for more incredible movie content. Thanks for watching, film lovers. Now go watch these masterpieces and decide for yourself. See you next time.